We have another example on the board. Again, we have a set of two linear equations and we're supposed to find the values of y and x. In other words, we have to find the solution using the graphical method. So the very first thing what we're supposed to do, we're supposed to simply draw these two lines, okay? In order to draw them, we're supposed to solve first equation for y and second equation for y. But second equation is already solved for y, so we have to just solve for y, the first equation. So I'm going to copy this down. So if minus 6x plus y is equal 2. I'm going to move negative 6x to the right side and I'm going to have y is equal 6x plus 2. Okay. Now let me remind you that the coefficient next to x is the slope and the constant represents the y-intercept. Okay, so this is my y-intercept. So y-intercept has, in this case, coordinates 0, 2. Okay. Now, this is my first point. In order to draw the straight line, I'm supposed to have at least 2 points. So, I have to find the x-intercept. In order to find x-intercept for this equation, I'm supposed to substitute y by 0. So if 0 is equal 6x plus 2. In order to find x, I'm going to move 2 to the left side and I'm going to have negative 2 is equal 6x. Okay? Divide both sides equation by 6. So I have negative 1/3 because I'm supposed to reduce this fraction is equal x. So I can say that my x-intercept has coordinates negative 1/3 and 0, okay, because this is my x-intercept. Now I can draw the line, okay? So we are going to draw first the rectangular coordinate system, okay, where this is my x-axis and this is my y-axis, and I have points. I have 0, 2. So this is my x-coordinate and this is my y-coordinate. So x is equal 0 and y is equal 2. So I have 1, 2. And my x-coordinate is negative 1/3. So I have just 1/3 of the division over here, okay? So this is going to be my first line. If I'm going to connect these 2 points, okay, let me use this ruler. Okay. Again, try to be accurate, max as you can. Okay, this is my first line. And this is my point, one more time, 0, 2. And this point is negative 1/3, 0. This is my first line. Now we're supposed to take a look at the second equation. So if y is equal 6x. Please notice that the first equation and the second equation have exactly the same slope, 6. So it means that these two lines are parallel. Okay, they are never going to meet, okay, together at any point. So we automatically know that the problem has no solution, but we are going to draw these two lines anyway. Now, because I do not have any constant over here, right? So I suppose to automatically say this is plus minus 0, right? And someone is going to say, okay, my y-intercept has coordinates 0, 0. And if I'm going to solve this for x, again, I'm going to have 0, 0. So how am I supposed to draw the line if I have 2 points at the same place, right? And how are you supposed to draw the line? You're supposed to just assume 2 values of x. okay, in order to draw this line. So let's say I have x equals, for example, -1. I can make it 0, and I can have 1. You don't supposed to make 3 points, but third point is like extra point to verify if everything is going fine. So find the values of y for the corresponding values of x. So I have 6 times -1 is going to give me -6. 6 times 0 will give me 0. 6 times 1 will give me 6, okay? So I found 3 points which are going to help me to draw the line, right? Okay, so let's take a look what we have over here. So I have x is equal -1 and y is equal -6. I have -1, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this is my first point. Okay, and I have over here 1, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 approximately. Okay, let me just be more accurate. Okay, and we got the point 0, 0, okay? We got this point, 0, 0. Next, we're supposed to connect these 3 points together, okay? So we have simply the line which must be parallel to the first one, okay? Please notice that my picture is not very accurate. You're supposed to be better than me. Okay, of course, you're supposed to make sure that the line is going to pass by these points, okay? You cannot stop drawing your line at this point. You're supposed to show that the line is passing these points. So as you can see that these two lines, they do not cross with each other, okay? They do not intersect with each other. So it means that the problem has no solution, okay? And we call this set of the equations inconsistent. So I can say that the problem is solved.